Weekly Watch Report.
Weekly Watch Report. Hey,
Weekly
we're
Watch
changing it
Report.
up. Whoa,
Weekly Watch Report.
look out.
Weekly Watch Report.
Hey now,
Weekly Watch Report.
it's time.
Weekly Watch Report.
What do we watch?
We'll find out. Weekly
We're
Watch
gonna
Report.
tell you.
Welcome back to the Weekly Watch Report, where we talk about the things we watched this week. I hope you guys didn't watch much.
I don't have too much. A few things.
Kidding.
Oh. Thought you were being serious.
Every time I start reading mine, Rhea starts falling
Well,
asleep.
it's just like, blah, 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 blah. I watched this with this actor.
You know-
we haven't seen it.
No, I do think people appreciate it because they get recommendations from you. It's just funny because Rhea and I have a lot of crossover, so there's things to discuss. And I know some of these movies that you find, we have no idea what the fuck you're talking
Sometimes
People
when
reach out to me
here's the
very
thing.
happy
Sometimes
about
when I
Yeah.
hear you talking about your list of movies and TV shows, it brings me back to sitting in the theater of Oppenheimer and falling asleep.
So I'm your Oppenheimer.
I'm just kidding. I'm just Josh, and I'm having a good time. All right, let's.
Okay,
let's
what'd
go
you
through it.
watch?
I watched Real Housewives in New York, the new one. I
Yeah.
watched both first episodes. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh my god, I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a C plus.
yeah, fair.
And then I watched season 1 and half of season 2 of Suits.
Mm-hmm.
Love. I love these guys. I love you, Harvey. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss,
Who
kiss.
do you like more?
Harvey. Because Mike he's a little bratty, and
Which one's Harvey, the blonde one or the brunette one?
Depends what
aren't they
episode.
both like,
Yeah, they both
kinda
look kind of
the
same color.
dirty,
You do?
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't there one that's like more blonde, or is that a different?
well, there's one that's
person?
younger and one that's older.
Okay.
So Harvey is the established lawyer, and I like him the most because I like Mike a lot.
Oh, okay. Harvey's the one I'm thinking of. He's not really blonde, but
No.
yeah.
I like Mike a lot, but he's still a kid and he still has those moments, which adds for a great dynamic of the show. Love Harvey though. Love Harvey.
I hate what's his face.
Oh, Lewis Lit.
Yeah, Lewis sucks.
Lewis does suck, but I will say there are moments where you feel kind of bad for him.
Yeah,
He sucks, but they do make it so like there are times where you go, man, I hate this guy, but
I
feel a
just
little
got
bad.
to the episode where
But he's fucking awful
where
sometimes.
he like
don't
basically-
spoil, Friends gonna watch.
It's not
Yeah.
really a spoiler.
No, it is a spoiler.
Fine.
Yeah, don't spoil.
Don't spoil.
It wasn't like a huge thing I was about to say.
Well, shut up. Anyways,
What do you grade Suits?
An A.
An A.
I really like it,
Yeah.
and it probably falls more into the B category. But when something grabs my attention so much, I have to give it the grade that I am. My attention is
Yeah.
on it, so I'm gonna give it an A. I really enjoy it. I'm on to season 2 now. They get me fucking locked in with the lawyer talk and the suits and the stuff they're talking about and the problems they have and the up and down. Will they? Won't they? Are they gonna get in trouble? Are they not gonna get in trouble? Every episode. I also love how there's. Every episode seems like there's a new storyline, and
There is.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
It's like Law and Order,
Yeah.
but
How many episodes
Right.
are
I
there
mean,
this
that's the beauty of cable TV. You know, like that's.
Wait, Suits was a cable show?
Well,
yeah, it was on like USA.
yeah, it was on USA. That hence why I love watching my Chicago shows. You know, like every episode there's a new fire they got to
Right.
put out.
That's why people loved Law
a
and
new
Order.
story.
Right. That's why people loved Law and Order
Yeah.
so
Do
much.
Do they
because there was a new.
curse? I don't even like. I'm trying to think now. I guess
They definitely
couldn't.
don't.
They can't. Right. I feel like for some reason I thought they were like.
Maybe I don't know. On USA, I don't really know if they could be cursing.
You don't need to curse to have a show like this.
Yeah.
Then I guess. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I watched some Sex and the City, but
Can
man,
you slow down a little bit?
when Carrie cut her hair short, I got fucking even more sick of her. I did. Cause she got this new do.
Yeah.
And she like was really feeling herself with this new do.
Yeah.
She would like walk past the mirror, like the windows of every store, and like puff her hair up and like really think who she is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still watching. Like,
Yeah.
Sex and the City has become more of my bedtime show, where Suits has become the sit on the couch show.
Yeah. I forget who.
That's a good way to differentiate
Yeah.
shows.
I forgot. Oh, I
Because
found
you need to pay less attention to Sex and the City
This
than you
had
do
me-
Suits.
This
obviously.
had me cracking up. Evan Ross Katz on Instagram posted these like screenshots of scenes from, and we're back. I just felt like this is a full circle moment for us right now, of season 1 when Carrie farts in bed with Big, and it's just like the most traumatizing thing that's ever happened to her. And like just it's just the quotes are the quotes are just so funny that like her talking to Miranda, she says, "I'm gonna have to move to another city where the shame of this won't follow me."
She just like Carrie is so endearing at first, and then you get sick of her bullshit.
Yeah. And Samantha said to her, "No, honey, you're a woman, and men don't like women to be human. We aren't supposed to fart, douche, use tampons, or have hair in places we shouldn't." And everyone was like, "Yep."
Yeah. I love Samantha, but God.
He also he cracks me up on Instagram. He also made the caption, "Samantha summarizing the entire plot of Barbie in a single sentence."
That's true. But yeah, that's all I have this week.
I will get into mine. So I told you guys I dabbled in a couple movies while I was gone because my brother just puts on the movie channels. So watch Catch Me If You Can. A movie. Fantastic movie.
Good grade.
I watched No Time to Die, James Bond. Hadn't seen this one. Seen all the other Daniel Craig ones. Been waiting to watch this one because honestly, like when you know... Now, here's the thing. I don't really think I'm spoiling this for anybody. If I am, I'm sorry. If you're really that dedicated to watching this James Bond movie and you haven't seen it already, I'm going to put that on you. I think. It's been a long time since it's come out. Everyone talked about it. I delayed watching it so much because I knew that he died. And I was like,
what?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't really feel like watching a movie where they fucking killed James Bond.
I don't even remember him dying. I've seen this movie.
I've never seen any James Bond movies, so
yeah, I mean, so it means nothing to you, really.
no, it
Like,
does a little bit. I didn't know
James
James Bond
you
died.
haven't seen a single James Bond movie?
No.
Not
crazy.
even like the Pierce Brosnan, Halle Berry.
Nah.
Oh,
Skyfall?
God, you're missing out.
Nah.
You're missing out.
Well, now that
shocker,
he's
not
dead.
shocker. John Mariano's a big
Duh.
James Bond guy.
I
My father.
respect anything John Mariano's into.
But
I
this
really
is-
do. But
yes. This is the thing.
I've never had an interest in
They
Bond.
don't normally kill, like, this is like James Bond is like they move to a new James Bonds, right? You have different versions of James Bond.
So James Bond is sort of like a superhero without the superhero powers.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a guy who can do it all.
Yeah, 007.
Yeah.
And he just, and for some reason, like they wanted to end the Daniel Craig saga of James Bond with Off of Him, which was just really felt like
I think that's
unnecessary.
the only way that they could have like been like, all right, now we're definitely done with him, because they said that after like every other movie, and then he.
I know.
Came
I mean,
back.
honestly, I bet you Daniel Craig said "kill me." Like,
Yeah.
I think he was, because I think he has been so like there. It was him himself that was like, I really don't think he wanted
Remember
to
he
keep
said-
doing them, and so I bet you he was like, hey, you know what? I just want this. The best way for this to be over is if I truly cannot come back for
the
another
saddest
movie.
was when they killed off Judi Dench.
Yeah. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I'll give it a B.
Oh, I thought it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean,
Ana de Armas, great.
yeah.
I wish she was in it more.
She's
but-
really not in it at all.
Yeah.
She's barely in it. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I just, there's just something nice about how like the end of a James Bond movie there's always just like hope or like something, and it's just sad. Just sad.
Maybe
Which was not my cup of tea. Love Island UK. It's not over on Hulu yet, so I don't want to spoil anything. So honestly, I'm not going to say anything. Super uneventful for those listening. And I know if you watched on UK time, you've seen the finale, you've seen it all. But it has not happened on the Hulu version, and I will not be the reason why people get this spoiled. I find it incredibly hard. We talked about this, Rhea. Like, I don't know how. It's very hard once you get to that last week where Hulu's a week behind and you don't see something about who wins.
Yeah, mine's been spoiled because of the For You page. I talked about it.
So, I'll just do a final grade for all of Love Island UK of this season, and I'm gonna give it a B minus. I enjoyed it, got frustrated at times, didn't really love a lot of the people. Because normally a Love Island season of UK ends in like the A range for me as a season as a whole. So I feel like, I'll give it a B minus. Love Island USA, I'm also incredibly frustrated watching because these girls just like think that everyone needs to move in the most respectful way. It's that like, hey, if you want to talk to somebody that I'm in a couple with, you need to come to me first and ask for my permission, and then you can go talk to him. It's like, no. It's like they're living and dying by, like, if you're in a couple, you're like, you can't be flirting with other people even. And that's just not the name of the game.
Yeah.
It is
not on Love Island.
It is not the name of the game. But I like some of the new guys that came. I like the new guys. I like the new people they brought in, shake it up a little bit. As of right now, I like Harrison. I'd like to see it. I'm interested to see where that goes. Very early hideaway trip for one couple that I think they, did the whole shebang, which is tough because I think now it's like it's extra bad if you decide you want to talk to somebody else. You got to try and
Push
maybe you
that
can't
out.
hold it off,
Yeah.
but Real Houses of New York, I'm also watching. I'll give that a C. I'm enjoying it. Very middle ground, but I like the new ladies. Some are annoying, but some are not, and I find it funny. And it's back to, like we said, simpler, funnier, not funnier, but like simpler drama, stupid drama, where it's not like so serious. Very, very silly fighting.
People's lives aren't at stake.
Right. They're complaining that like Aaron's house in the Hamptons like isn't near the ocean, things like that.
Yeah.
Like that's like give me
Right.
more stuff like that.
And cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally finished Ted Lasso. Last episode.
We're still talking about this?
Took me quite some time. Finally finished the last episode. Ted Lasso finale. Just the finale. I'll give a B-. Just didn't love it. Didn't love the final season. That's okay.
That's all right. I don't think anybody did.
Even towards the end, and I just call me traditional, but I just wanted Keely to pick a guy. I know that it's like, oh, she has her business, she's an independent woman, like the whole thing, but I just really loved
for love.
I just really loved her love stories, and I would have been happy if she picked either guy, to be honest. I also watched the first 2 episodes of Quarterback on Netflix. I am enjoying it. Patrick Mahomes, not so much. Brittany Mahomes, not even a little bit.
That's why I turned it off. I tried to
Holy
watch
crap.
it. I'm like, I can't watch
It unfortunately, I'm going to power through it because I like hold my breath until Kirk Cousins comes back on the screen. Like I'm like, please, enough of this. And then when it goes to Kirk Cousins, it's like a breath of fresh air. He's just seems like a very sweet man. Kirk Cousins. After 2 episodes, like I'm literally smiling at the TV. Joe was like, really fucking love Kirk Cousins, huh? I'm like, oh, he's just
keep it in your
such
pants.
You like that?
It's like a nice nerdy guy that's just like really good. Yeah, you like that? Just like a nice nerdy guy, really
That's
good
his
at football,
catchphrase.
Oh.
The clips of him singing like in his a cappella group, like it's just very sweet. And I'm also enjoying seeing Mariota as well. So I will give, as a show, I'm very much enjoying it. So I will grade it as a show. So I'll give it like a B-, but yeah, I'll give it a B-.
Did you
But
ever
it
finish-
could be even higher if it wasn't Patrick Mahomes.
Did you ever finish the
And that's
Breakpoint,
mostly because of Brittany.
the tennis?
No.
That one's good.
Breakpoint is very good. I never finished the I watched
'Cause they-
up until they like split it up.
Yeah, now
And then the
new
second
one.
half I didn't watch. Also, I didn't realize new episodes of Sweet Magnolias is out. I gotta catch up on that. Love that show. Okay, go ahead, Noah.
Okay, don't have that much.
Proceeds
Don't worry, Rhea.
proceeds to list 12 things.
No, I only have 4 things.
Oh, okay.
I watched the final 2 episodes of Full Circle.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
I liked it. It was good. I'll give it a B+. Steven Soderbergh, like anything he does, is pretty good. I didn't love the ending, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I would definitely recommend you watch it.
We
still.
know. We know.
I watched this movie. Here's my bad movie of the week that I found off of like a one TikTok clip that I'm like, I'll watch this. Knock Knock. It's called. It's with Keanu Reeves, Ana de Armas, and this other girl.
Interesting.
Who I don't think you would know.
mean, sounds like a good cast.
It's
That's
terrible.
when you know it's a bad movie, when you see a good cast and you're like, oh, I've never heard of this
even
movie.
heard of this movie.
This movie
Yeah.
has to
It is
stink.
like so bad. It's just so dumb. Like
Ana
it
de
could have
Armas
been.
has been in some stinkers.
Yeah.
She's been in some good
Yeah.
movies, but she's also
This
been in
came
some.
out in 2015, so that was probably like at the start.
Oh,
of her
very
career.
early. Yeah.
But it's just. I mean, like it could have been like the premise. They could have made it so much better, but it's just a classic bad movie. I'll give it a D.
Okay.
And then I watched the first 9 episodes of Suits season 1, and I'll give that a B. Like it's just a great show to put on, and I just enjoy it, and I just like having something to put on now where I've never seen stuff before instead of rewatching stuff.
Right.
But I wouldn't say like it's the greatest show I've ever seen. Like
Yeah.
it can
Yeah.
be very corny and stuff like that, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then I watched the season finale of Hijack with Idris Elba.
Oh, the finale. We made it all the way to the finale.
There's only 7 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, another one where I'm like, I'll give it a B plus just because it's just a hijack on a plane. The whole show, it's just like very entertaining. And who doesn't love Idris Elba? So it's a good watch. Who doesn't love Idris
Let
Elba?
me tell you
That's
something.
true.
I feel like Noah's hijack clips for the last 5 weeks
Have been the same thing.
have just been cut and copy and paste. Same things.
It's a
slash
They
like,
hijacked the plane.
like Apple TV. Like Apple TV should be paying Noah.
no, I think Apple TV is paying Noah to talk about hijack.
Like it's like up another week of hijack. Hey guys, what's just
What's
like, it
better than hijack a
Literally
plane?
feels like a scripted ad read where it's like, what's not to love? Idris Elba, who doesn't love that guy? Hijacking, high intensity,
all the great things in a TV
all the
show.
makings of a dramatic television show only
On Apple.
streaming on Apple TV.
Listen, Apple, if you're interested, like I do feel like I'm promoting Apple, all these Apple shows.
You
that
do
no
love
one knows
Apple
about.
TV.
It's just like for some reason I feel like maybe I'm not looking in the right place, but I never see any marketing or promotion for Apple TV shows. I go on Apple TV and I'm like, look at all these shows that no one's talking about. I might get into the crowded room. Like
I've seen a lot of marketing for Apple TV shows.
really,
Same.
I think
What?
it's the only marketing I see on is for Apple TV shows. Timothy Chalamet does that commercial.
Yeah.
That's a good commercial.
Yeah. All right. That wraps up the things we watched this week.